What's going on YouTube? It's your dude Hollywood P back again for another reaction video. Now I know a lot of you guys probably don't know who I am, but I'm a good friend of Damo. You know, Damo that kicks it with Dub, DDG, George, Aries, TT, Lexi, Valentine, Chino, you know, that whole crew. Yeah, me and Damo are real good friends. And yeah, he follows me on IG, I follow him on IG, we chop it up all the time. So that's that. Now, so today we're gonna be talking about this whole Halle Bailey and DDG situation. Of course, you guys already seen what happened with as far as Halle going crazy on Twitter on DDG, which she later apologized for. There may be a lot more that's going on versus just her just wanting to be super controlling of Halo. I know that DDG has talked about Halle going through, was it postpartum and stuff like that a while back, and why she may be reacting like this. But it may be a little deeper than that. Allegedly, as you guys know, DDG does not stay single for long, and there could be a new lady in his life. I'm not saying that it is, but that could be the cause of this situation. So please read in between the lines, okay? As you know, DDG did drop a video saying that, you know, he took a girl on a date to McDonald's or something like that. But this same girl has been seen before in his other promo videos for songs that he is currently promoting. I'm not saying that's who he's dealing with, but listen, I live in LA, DDG lives in LA. We know some of the same females. And this place does not have a shortage on females, if you know what I'm saying. Reading between the lines, folks. DDG is not known to be a single man for long. He has his needs, his wants and needs, if you get what I'm saying, guys. So, baby mama snapping all of a sudden about their father spending time with their kid could be a little deeper than what's on the surface, that you see on the surface level. Allegedly, I'm not saying anything, I'm not confirming anything, but we all know how this game goes when it comes to dealing with baby mamas. They just don't want their kid to be around other females, especially one that's as famous as the young Halo. Halo is already a meme, so the things that she was saying about not being seen in front of the world, millions of people in front of the world, really didn't make sense. But the only thing that I can say to defend her is because live streaming is live, so that means that anybody can know exactly where DDG is at with Halo any given moment, because he's at Kai's house, and that's known. You know, we know where that's at. If you live in LA, you know where that's at. So to say this is to say that she may have felt a certain type of way, that he was maybe in harm's way. And I know a lot of people talked about the Kodak Black situation, that he was there popping pills and blah 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 and acting real, but Kodak is not there at the current moment. Kodak is probably back in Florida living his regular life. You know, that was just a moment. Kai's got different artists, you know, and people with, you know, public figures coming on his stream, on his Mafia-thon that he's doing for the next couple weeks here. I know he's under 30 days now, of course. So it's gonna be a lot of different celebrities coming on here. I know Lee Chopper was on there with DDG, and I'm sure he's got, you know, he had just a lot of artists, like, you know what I mean, Glorilla was on there. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, we're gonna get into this reaction video and see what he is talking about.
It's one of my favorite songs. I'm reposting all TikToks. I got millions of followers. If you want to get reposted on TikTok, make a TikTok right now. Ladies, dudes, whatever. I reposted everything. Make your TikTok to the TikTok sound on my page, and let's run it up. And now we're going to go up next Friday, I promise. This is one of them ones. But to get into that conversation, and this is a little side note. I know a lot of people be saying stuff like, oh, DDG, you doing all this for promo. I just know how to flip negativity into positivity. Like, I don't never want y'all to ever see me sweat I don't never want y'all to think y'all ever made me lose sleep. And when I say y'all, I mean like the people that talk crazy about me every single day. Y'all know I've been getting cyberbullied for the past 3 years. The average person would have been off themselves. Like the stuff that I go through online for being a active dad is out of control. Like I go through stuff that don't even make sense. And it's to a point now where my skin is so damn thick, bro, like nothing really gets to me anymore, you know? So that's why when I get into situations like this, I'm a promote a song. You know what I'm saying? I'm a do whatever, because I'm not gonna let you make me feel like I'm not working. I work through the hard times. It's called keeping your head up. It's called fighting through hard times and you know, persevering and stuff like that. So I've been dealing with adversity for the past 3-4 years for nothing, you know. Truthfully, like I've been getting hated on for so long. So it's like, it is what it is. But one thing I don't like when people do, I don't like when people hate on Halle. I don't care if people think she wrong or not, or if I think she wrong or right. She could be going through something mentally after having a kid that I can't understand as a man. So when situations like this happen, I try to handle it with as much grace as possible, because Halo needs her, you know. I need her. We need each other to create a childhood that's safe and fun and memorable for him. And Halo is the biggest blessing in my life. Like I don't know, like I don't remember what life was like before Halo, and I wouldn't have him if it wasn't for Halle. And for that reason alone, like I got unconditional love and respect for her that nobody can really change. And y'all gotta understand, we going through a very different transition right now. We only been parents for 10 months. Now we going through like a little breakup, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta understand we going through something, you know, that's a little, you know, it's hard for us. So when little stuff.
You see, that's what I was saying. It's like, it's bigger than just Halo. Sometimes women use their kids to weaponize them against us. You know what I mean? As men, and vice versa. You know, man can hold something over a woman's head with a child. So they use a child can be used as a pawn in these little back and forth battles when it comes between a baby mama and a baby daddy. That's what it is. You know what I mean? And like I said, eventually DDG is going to be moved on to a different situation. But by him putting the new woman in his McDonald's video, and I'm seeing her in the What You Bad For promo videos, she could be her. Because the way that, even with that McDonald's video, I don't know if you guys seen it, but you guys can go pull it up. The way it ended, you could tell it was scripted, but she looked a little comfortable with my boy DDG. I'm not gonna sit here and say that that's the one he chose, but my boy DDG got motion out here in LA, baby. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna be, you know, when if him and Halle ain't sexually active and doing nothing, my boy on to the next one. Now you may seem like you guys may look and be like, dang, the same way you guys be tripping off of him and Kennedy, thinking like, oh, Kennedy, like you thinking it's like still some connection there. The only connection that DDG has with Halle at this point in time is Halo. That's it. He's just trying to keep it peaceful so he can see his son without having a court system pop into it. Kind of like Dub's situation. Dub is on child support. Dub and Brittany are not seeing eye to eye. They don't talk. He just picks up woo wop and move. DDG doesn't want that. He wants it to be a cool baby mama situation while he out here with these other ones. You know what I mean? Doing this thing. And I'm not saying, and that's allegedly, I'm not saying that he has chose up and got another chick, but DDG is not going to be single for long. And that's just him. That's just, as a man, bro, it's like, especially living in this city, it's too many women. You understand what I'm saying? If we was like in a little small town somewhere and it was like a handful of females and you married a girl that you fall in love with, because it ain't too many more options. But this is LA. LA is different. You understand what I'm saying? These women love guys with motion. They love guys with money. And DDG's that guy. You know what I mean? And he can get whatever. He can get any of them he want. Pretty much. Even some of the ones that's already taken, they'll still go. That's just what I'm saying. So if you're a complete idiot and you think that DDG is not going to be smashing or moving around with these other chicks out here in LA, might want to get that check. But anyway, let's get back to this video and finish this one up.
Stuff like this happen is really nothing. People go through this type of stuff all the time. I just don't appreciate when people try to put me against her, or it's like me versus her and all of this, and she's wrong and he's right, blah, blah, blah. Like, y'all can hate on me for as long as y'all want, but leave Hallie alone, man. Mentally, y'all don't know what she's going through when it comes to postpartum. She just pushed the whole human out. She dealing with a whole new life. Like, she has to put everything, you know, not on pause, but she has to always consider Halo in every situation. I do too. But, you know, as a mother, I know it's way more detrimental. So I got way thicker skin. My skin is overly thick when it comes to online backlash. But I know for her it's something very, very new. And I'm just asking y'all just to chill. And let's go back to regular scheduled programming. Like,
and guys, if you don't know what he's saying, he's pretty much saying everybody chill out before he gets put on child support and have to fight in the courts to see his son, to continue seeing his son. Because let me tell you something, man. When Hallie is not with like DDG's family or how she was before, and I know you guys saw the videos and pictures of them still being around each other, because she's family. You know, Halo's there and she wants to be a part of that. She don't want everybody to be mad at her because of they're not together anymore. It's just better, and it's just no more arguing, yelling, getting crazy in the house and all that stuff. But you got to realize that Hallie has a completely other support system, which is her mom, her brother, her sister, her family. So what can happen is if Hallie and DDG bump heads to the, take this where the internet could take it, and Hallie just goes cuckoo, she could snatch Halo, dip off, put DDG on child support, and DDG be a fighting to see his son ever again. You know what I mean? Like, this could really go bad for him. That's why he's trying to like be the peacemaker and just be, the bigger person in this situation, because he knows things can go left, and he's doing everything he possibly can to keep the peace so that he can continue seeing his son, not be put on child support, and just, and just be able to live his life as a great dad. He shows he's very happy to have Halo. But the thing is, sometimes when it comes to baby mamas, they don't like to see you enjoying life. They don't like to see you living your best life, because what's going through Hallie's mind right now is that she was the Black Little Mermaid, the first Black Little Mermaid. She was up. She's signed to Jay-Z, Beyonce. She's around Jay-Z and Beyonce. She signed to Beyonce, and she was on her way catapulting upward trajectory. She was going up like a rocket ship. And she met DDG. They fell in love. They had a baby. They were together. Now they're not together. Now she's a statistic of being a single black mother. So look at her image, what it used to be to what it is now. You get what I'm saying? It's tainted. Regardless if we want to be honest or not, it's tainted because she gambled. She gambled on a situation that didn't work out. So now she is a statistic. But before, she was no babies around, living her best life, making big major moves. Now the temperature has turned down some. As you know, she's not booking things as bigger roles as like the Little Mermaid. Things have went from there to The Color Purple to kind of like on a downward trajectory. You know what I mean? And that just happens, man. That just happens. That's just part of life. But I think I'm gonna end it there because I think he's probably gonna talk about some other stuff that's not involving Holly. Um, I don't know, but don't be surprised if you start seeing the paparazzi post things where DDG was out on a date and it wasn't with Hallie, because I honestly feel like he's over that situation, but he's just trying to keep the peace with Halo because of Halo. You get what I'm saying? Like, he can't do this. He can't treat this like how he treats his past relationships, like Ruby Rose and Kennedy and all these other chicks that he was dealing with. He can't just, they're no longer in the picture and he just moves on to doing content and keeping his head in the game. It's different because there's a human, a little small human that was created this time. So he can't just dip. But he's done mentally with Hallie. He don't, he just wanted to keep the peace because of Halo. Believe that. DDG, motion, LA, women, he want to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? All that, Mr. Nice Guy and everything, as far as, keep, being in a relationship, being booed up, closing his eyes around girls and all that, all those times are over. He back to slapping booties, doing what he do. You dig what I'm saying? So, and I think Hallie may be taking it hard. That DDG's back outside. He doesn't really have to be around Halo. He's just choosing to be around Halo because he's a good dad. You know what I'm saying? DDG can just be, let Halo be with his mom, and he can go off and take girls to Turks and Caicos, and be on jet skis again and start over and rinse and repeat. You get what I'm saying? As a man, that's something we can actually do. Hopefully he doesn't do that, but things have happened. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Hope you guys like this reaction video, but just remember, guys, use your brain. If you think DDG is gonna be stuck waiting on Hallie or stuck in madly in love and just, oh my God, I just want to get things back together, no, that time is over with. He just want to make sure he keep the peace so he can be around his son. He's smart. He's keeping the peace. He's saving face. He doesn't have to get on YouTube and make these videos and be like, leave Hallie alone. That's family and this and that. He trying to keep the peace. My boy trying to stay off that paperwork, which is that child support. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what he has to do. And by him keeping a cooler head is what gave, that's why you see Hallie with the apology letter. Like, I might have overreacted. No. Ain't no maybe you overreacted. Take accountability. You overreacted. And he was safe. George was there. You know what I mean? DDG was there. He's the dad. There's security there. It's a secure building. So anyway, I'm gonna end it there, guys. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and holla back at your boy. Peace.